Whatever you are, be a good one. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. The best way to predict your future is to create it. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. The people will save their government if the government itself will allow them. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. Die when I may, I want it. Said by those who knew me best that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. I would rather be assassinated than see a single star removed from the American flag. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. And that is my religion. The philosophy of the classroom today will be the philosophy of government tomorrow. I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how he could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who'll get me a book I ain't read. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. The time comes upon every public man when it is best for him to keep his lips closed. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. I am not a know-nothing. That is certain. How could I be? How can anyone who abhors the oppression of Negroes be in favor of degrading classes of white people? I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. The United States government must not undertake to run the churches. When an individual, in the church or out of it, becomes dangerous to the public interest, he must be checked. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. I want it said of me by those who knew me best that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. I don't know who my grandfather was. I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. I desire so to conduct the affairs of this administration that if at the end I have lost every other friend on earth, I shall at least have one friend left, and that friend shall be down inside of me. I shall do less whenever I shall believe what I am doing hurts the cause, and I shall do more whenever I shall believe doing more will help the cause. I hold up while man exists. It is his duty to improve not only his own condition, but to assist in ameliorating mankind. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly.